Here it is, the Sofirn SC31T PRO. This is the first Anduril 2.0 light that has a side switch and tail switch. At the time of me doing this video, this is the only one that I know of in existence. If you all know of another one, please let me know. The main thing that I wanted to go over with this light is how that changes things. I didn't want to show the light too much. I want to show the user interface. I want to show how it's the same Anduril second version, version 2 that we know of. We know it well if we have it, and if you don't, there's tons of videos on that, so that's why I wanted to focus on how this button back here is like a kill switch for that. You have all the same function that you would normally have up here at this side switch, and then this tail switch serves as a kill switch and brings it back on in the mode, in the lumen level that it was in. Now, strobe warning, I'm going to show you something. If you have it in strobe and you turn it off and turn it back on, you're not going to get strobe back. Or if you're checking your battery, oops, wrong way. Don't hold it on the third. If you're checking your battery and you turn it off and you turn it back on, you're not going to turn it back on and you be checking your battery. You're just going to bring it back up in whatever it was light level. You will also notice that this has the little switch light. Those are like your auxiliary lights. You can change those with 7 clicks. I'll show you what that looks like. That's on low mode. I'm looking on the camera here and it looks like it's pretty bright, but it's really not. It's pretty low. And if you turn the light off, you retain those. Now, for some reason, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or not, I just want to share this with you. If you hit this button, you'll turn them off. And then when you hit this tail switch, your light comes back on. If you don't hit this side button, so here I've turned it off on the tail, you don't touch that, your auxiliary light, your little button light stays on. And when you hit your tail switch, you wind up still having your little button light. What's interesting is, watch this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I've brightened it up, now it's really bright. Tail switch, for some reason, they don't stay on. On the lower level, they'll stay on. On this brighter level, you lose them, and you turn it back on, nothing. Get your light, and you get your auxiliary lights back. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. In beacon mode, when this is flashing, the next 7 clicks, it'll stay in that mode and it'll retain it when you press that button right there. So that might be something they have to check out. I don't know, but I really like the fact that I can have this light on in whatever level I'm using it at, and I can just turn it off, throw it in the pocket, and when I bring it back out, I can hit that and I get the same level that I was at. That's been really handy, and for the most part, I sometimes won't even use that. I'll just bring it up and use it like a normal, like any other light that has Anduril and a side switch, you know. It's just nice to have the extra option back here. I was kind of wondering if this was going to be like a kill switch like it is, or if it was going to interact with the user interface and I could, you know, bump this a couple of times and get some different modes. But no, it's just basically, you know, killing the battery, but it can retain the memory, thankfully, when you turn it off. When you lock this thing out, let's go ahead and lock it out. And now I've got it. There's the flashes, the beacon option. You can also do 7 clicks while it's lockout and get the auxiliary lights to do different things. When you turn it off, you retain that. And again, for some reason, if you hit that side switch, it cancels everything out and it winds up turning on and you're not locked out anymore. Kind of makes lockout mode a little bit useless if you're locking it out and you can cancel it by turning it off, you know, on the tail and hitting this button. It's like a cancel button or something, but that's just maybe something that they have to work on. I wound up upgrading the clip. I didn't like the clip that it came with, but that's just my personal opinion, so don't, you know, hold that against me or whatever. You might like the clip that it comes with, and it, you know, it charges. And like I said, I didn't want to get into the light too much. It's pretty standard with the SC series by Sofirn. The biggest difference was the fact that you have this side switch and this tail switch to kill that out. Probably gonna just keep on carrying this thing and seeing how I like it. If y'all have any questions, let me know, and I'll wind up answering them the best that I can. Thanks for watching.